Okay, let's get right back into it. See what's going on in here.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Alright.
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind. Alaundo, the wise founder of Candlekeep. Iliathor Daystep, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Please stay back, you were my tutor once. I don't know. That's right, there could be doppelgangers up in here. No, I can't trust you. I knew you was a babe. No, get away from me. Strange? Why, yes, that's the word I would have used for that Corvus fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alauondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to the rightful place here. It would be wise to take a look. This Kovaros is dangerous, though. I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave now. Alright. Is this it? No. Is this it? No, just a normal book. Minsk? What's in here? History of Dale's Nelm Court. Don't need that. Goodness, no. Go to all the Lost King. I suppose if I really did care a lot. What's this? About the lore and history of this place. During the days of the Avatars, the Lord of Murder shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest to claim the father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. What does this spell do? I wonder. Alteration touch. Simply the spell cast spells a verbal component without having to make any noise, so long as the casting takes place entirely within the duration of the vocalized spell. Only the verbal requirement of the spells is deleted. The spell has no effect on other noises or speech, it simply removes the spell's verbal component. It's a great use when desired spellcasting near the individual is magically silenced. Interesting. Be very useful. Give that to Nero. I think she could use it. Another letter. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. The Moon Sea. Lurian. What's up, guys? I'm just boning up on my books. Gotta take that book learning and use it, put it in my brain through my eyeballs. Ooh, knock spell. Take that. I gotta get smart. History of the Shadowdale. History of Dambreath. And Web. That's not really that useful. What's in here? History of Cormyr. History of Sembia. Okay. We have some stairs right here. Let's go take a chat with the people over here first, though.
These walls contain
They trigger on me. Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed, if that isn't little Iliathor Daystep. I haven't seen you for, well, quite some time, anyway. Well, how have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Sure was. Yeah, of course you never did stay in those rags of yours for long. But how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and you made yourself a cute little Yes, yes, I remember. Could we drop at least have you been? I remember now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? Thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Ryan was shaking like a leaf. He was so mad. I should get going. Nobody was sure what to... These old timers. And then the Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of your neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared they were, weren't they, Jessup? Sure was. Scared witless. Yeah, and then old Kelvin busts out with the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except for you, Eleathor Daystep. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondered what all the fuss was about. I'll tell you, those were the days. Yeah, I think we'll be going now. Oh, good God, it never stops. Stop at any time, though. I have some paintings of you as a youngster I'm sure your friends would love to see. Remember the one on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Sure do, in the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now, go on. Dear Lord. Nothing back here. What's in here? Cooks. Yeah, I don't like no snot-nosed brats causing trouble. You better scram before I give you a whipping. And you? Is there a reason why you're in my kitchen? Because Martha here don't like people messing with the kitchen. Ain't that right, Martha? Fine. We shall wander elsewhere. Here, everybody climb up top. Gotta go upstairs.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
A great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts.
Excuse me?
So saith the wise Allah.
Oh, he got blocked. That's why. Hello, it's good to see you here once again. But you cannot return to a more restful time. What's going on? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. Some of our own monks are acting out as well. One fellow in particular. Well, who's that? Kovaros. Ah, there he is. Oh, excuse me. I assume he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. It makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on the others as well. Young Shistol has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you. Alright, well, I need to go find Shistol then. I'm the level coordinator. Can I help you with? Yeah, where can I find Tethurl? I don't keep track of his bit. Okay, well then where's Ulrond? In his apartment on the 6th floor. I wouldn't bother him though. He doesn't like unannounced intrusions.
You need something, stranger.
This is, uh-oh. Battle formation. How's it going? I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Let me introduce myself. Please do. My name is Kovaros. I used to work for your father, running errands to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked I should give it to you should evil ever befall you. Will you take it? What evil befell him, Kovaros? You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. Bogran's petty magic were of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until the dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. You're right, I was there, but where were you? You be so void of trust, I'm surprised you made it this far. It's a little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom in the hand of the Iron Throne. I'll wash my hands of it. Alrighty then. Let's. Oh god, I forgot about that. Can I load an autosave? It does not appear that I can. Whoa, good lord. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Going upstairs. No, nothing's on my mind. Yeah, what's going on here? Strange, yes.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
What's going on here? Who would that be? Kovaros and young Shistol.
Something, stranger.
Alright, Kovaros. Who are you? Give me that ring so I can fight vengeance. Wear it with your father's pride about you then. Before you go, listen to me well. The leaders of the Iron Throne are here in the keep even as we speak. They're at the weakest and most unprotected. If you ever hope to kill them, now's the time. Now go. Kill Rieltar. Save my game real quick. Get out of here, dude, so I can save. Thank you. Alright. What is this? Kovaros's Ring of Protection. Huh. Wait, do I not already have one? No, I have something better, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who doesn't have one? You don't have one? Why do you not have one? Oh, that's right, because you have other stuff equipped. That's why. That's right, I remember now. Brawling Hands. I could give it to her. To Jahera. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Now she's even harder to hit. Alright, means gonna need you to do some reconnaissance. Got some watchers. Oof, this place is huge. Goodness. Right. Lots of spells. Lots of books too. Suppose I should go back through here eventually. And yeah. Start reading all of this stuff. I'll do that off camera though. Because that's gonna end up just being a gigantic loot session. My dear sir, you must realize it is the manners that make the gentleman. So would you kindly prove that you were the one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but it is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. Let's see here. You're leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who caused you so much trouble the past weeks. Know what you're all about in Sewell Duke Eltan. You're the bastards behind all the trouble from here to Baldur's Gate. Now that we have where we want you, don't think we're gonna let you live. You know what? We know who you are. And you're stupid enough to admit this? Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left there, there's no place for you to run. Let's see, Kovaros told you're all but undefended here at the keep. We can kill you and probably get away with it. Kovaros, who is... Oh, of course. Seems that I taught my son all to... Your son? Well, my young pups, you've been set up as dupes. Kovaros does not want what's best for you, but rather what's best for him. And you should stop this foolish prattle about doing battle and get out of our conference room. Don't think this is over.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Not a murder. Something strange is going on in Candlekeep. That's true. It is the Iron Throne that has been coming after me all this time, but not everyone who is in the employ of the Iron Throne is necessarily evil or on the same page.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Leave me, stranger. I have work to do. Let's see. Do you not recognize me? Certainly. Ilithode I did not recognize your face. My apologies. I trust your journeys have been comfortable. The Cloakwood can be cold this time of year. Well, how did you know I went to the Cloakwood? No, I have relatives in the region. Must have seen you and sent a note on my progress. Let's see. But how would they know who I was? Take your questions to go away, monkey. No. Who are you? I'm your death, foolish meat. Greater Doppleganger. Oh dear. Let's see here. Or haste. Your image. Askanashi Scorcher. Hit him with that. I'm gonna hit him with an acid arrow. Go. That's right. And that's how you handle business. With overwhelming violence. What the heck is this? Ooh, nice. I'm gonna sell it. Alright, Minsk. Let's keep rolling out. Did I get any upgrader for that? Yeah, okay. Journal marked it. Alright, I don't see anything else here, so let's head back up to the next level. Let's see what else is going on up in here.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Good to see you. I trust you're well. Let's see. I feel as though life is dragging me along by a noose. Not good at all. My friend, I'm sorry to hear of this. Please, if you need chat or anything, do not hesitate to come by my quarters. You do remember where they are, don't you? No matter. First, we must make sure you get some rest. Ryan's old room is where you shall stay. No need to tell you where it is, I'm sure. Well, you're going to tell me anywhere. Third room on the south corridor, just as it was. I believe there may be a few things there that Ryan left to you. Here, let me take you to the chest. Ooh, some money. And what is this? Hello, Leothor Daystep. If you're reading this, it means I have met an untimely death. I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then I would not have been given the chance. First off, I'm not your biological father. I don't know if they would use that term back in the day. They really didn't have a, well, I don't know, study of biology. I don't know, they probably would have said something like true father. That just gets under my skin. But that distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. The Baal I speak of is the one you know as the divinity. In the crisis known as the Time of Troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced into a mortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during this time. For reasons unknown to me, he sought out women of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of these women, and as you know, she died in childbirth. I had been her friend and, on occasion, lover. Well, okay, felt obligated to raise you as my own. I have always thought of you as my child, and I hope you still think of me as your father. You are a special child. The blood of the gods runs through your veins. If you make use of our extensive library, you will find that our founder, Aluando, has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use you for their own purposes. One, a man who calls himself Saravok, is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep and thus knows a great deal about your history and who you are. So Saravok is the one that we need to go for. Very well. Now, another problem. We need to find Aluando's writings, because if he's the one who actually knows and he wrote it all down, that's no good. It would be good of you to see Tethderil. He's waiting for you upstairs. Alright, very well. Let's go speak to Tethderil.
Our rules are very strict.
Stop and surrender yourself. You are accused of murdering the men Brunos Kostak, Thaldor Tenovich, and Riotar Anchev. If you give yourself up now, you'll be assured of a fair trial. No. Be forced to use lethal force. Seems like he actually cares. I'm afraid that if I use the prison option, it's going to be a game over or something equally annoying. Let's see what happens. I'm glad you still have some of the sense Gorion taught you. Please follow me. I'm sure everything will be sorted out quickly. They didn't take her equipment? Why? Dude. We've got like gigantic swords and everything. You didn't take them? Olrond. So, Eliathor Daystep, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostak and Rita Anchev. Why would you accuse me of that? You were seen fleeing the murder scene. Kovaros found an identifying ring of the Shadow Thief assassin in your personal effects in gold, mint, and an I feel that this is strong enough proof to accuse you. Shouldn't have trusted that guy. From everything we have seen and found, it's not hard to figure what your purpose was. From what I've been told, you've been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Om. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate when appropriate punishment will be administered. Well, is this gonna be a transition or oh hey, Tethril. Let's see. Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see you've been falsely accused. Tomorrow Ulrond will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou would receive the death penalty for these actions. I know the Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis as a favor to his memory I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me, and you must take with them and go haste. Well, I already have mine. Well, never mind. You know anyone by the name of Kovaros? I know of no one named Kovaros, but Kovaros is the reverse of Saravak. Shit. It is now time for you to go, Eliathor Daystep. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you're on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Olrond's wrath. Why can't you teleport us outside of Candlekeep? Candlekeep is protected by powerful runes that seal it from divinatory and alteration magics. Oof. If I were to teleport you outside of Candlekeep, you would be ripped asunder when you came into contact with the protective field. This is the only way. Murder and freed by Tethril. Free me from imprisonment, knowing that I'm not guilty. You sent me to the catacombs beneath Candlekeep, where I should be able to make my escape. Yep. And that's, yet another lesson on why I shouldn't have trusted that guy. That was heavily warded. Through the opposite door, so I need to work my way that way. Whoa! Oof. Oh my goodness. Those are some good spells. Alright, sounds good. Save my game here. And the next time I come through, we will work our way through the Candlekeep catacombs. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.